Hey guys, Andy here. I'm here to bring you all things mundane makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you would subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, I am bringing you an intro to a project that I myself have created. It is the horror movie bingo. So if you want to hear the whole spiel, get all the prompts, see the bingo card, I am filming this early so you guys can get the deets and see if you want to join. Then let's go ahead and just get on into it. So, Little Gemini Doll had commented on one of my videos wanting something more spooky. And so I thought long and hard. I scoured the vast interwebs, and thought of a project. And I landed on bingo, which I have a physical because I wanted to write it out. But there's a bingo card. You can see it right here. I will list in the description, obviously, all of the information. But there will be a Google Sheets link to the bingo card and to all the bingo prompts if you would like to participate. I took heavy inspiration from the Pantastic Ladies Panners bingo, just like how this is set up physically, but I found a bunch of prompts and then I sat for like 2 hours and created the descriptions to go with these. So I figure posting just like at the end of the month. I'm going to be posting on the 25th going forward, but like the 25th with a caveat of when you can. You know, I'm not going to make it a hard and fast rule, but I'm going to be posting on the 25th of the month going forward. I will be drawing numbers every month. So, like, right now, that's why I'm filming early. I will be drawing numbers for this month. And then the first of every month, I will draw new numbers. And I'll post them in my community tab. Like how Cece was doing. But, you know, we don't have as many numbers here. Because I only have the one bingo card. So, like, it's not going to take as long to get through all the numbers. I was thinking I'll do 5 numbers at a time. Because, like, that's 5 months of drawing numbers. That's not that big of a deal. Do collection-specific goals. And it's just a bingo is when you win. And, you know, that's up and down, across, diagonal. And that's it. Because, personally, I don't think the 4 corners and the middle space is a bingo. Like, I know that everybody says that that's technically a bingo, but I will die on that hill that that does not feel like a bingo. But anywho, to actually get into the project, I will stop showing you my physical copy because, like, I have it on the screen, but I currently don't have it on the screen because, like, that'll be in editing, you know. You know how that goes. So, in column, right, because columns go up and down. In B, we have Creepy Old Mansion. And that is to use an old or broken product. Because, you know, creepy old mansions are breaking down. So, and all of these are, you know, up to your own interpretation for your collection. So that's why I put old or broken, because not everybody has broken items in their collection. But how old is old for you in your collection? Up to your interpretation. B2 is unexpected jump scare. And for that, I came up with use a product from a category that grew the most in 2024. Yikes. Because a lot of us do keep up with our inventory. And this was the first year that I, like, kept stock of, from my last declutter to now at the end of the year, how my categories grew. So, But if you don't, like, just pick something from your largest category. It's, you know, again, interpretations. B3 is Sinister Basements, and that is to use a base product, a primer, a foundation, concealer, something of that nature. B4, Abandoned Hospital. Use a product you had in a previous project that you didn't hit your goal. B5 is Ominous Fog. Use an eye product. Because, like, you can't see through fog. That's how I correlated eye product to Ominous Fog. Listen, some of these were a little bit of a stretch, but I tried really, really hard to connect things, makeup things, to these prompts, okay? Please tell me I did good, please. I1 is Eerie Children's Laughter, and that is something with childlike packaging, whether that's the name, the something, you know, that makes you laugh, the packaging, any of that. Something childlike wonder. I2 is a phone call with no one on the other end. And for that, that's a product you've swatched or constantly like pick up to look at because it's pretty, but you've never actually used it. I3 is Flickering Lights, something you can't decide if you want to keep. You just on and off, like maybe, I don't know. I4 is Bloody Handprints. That's something you use with your hands. So for me personally, like I apply all my shimmer shades with my hands, my glitter glue with my hands. I apply primer with my hands. Could be skincare, because like this doesn't have to just be makeup. I personally don't like putting anything but makeup in projects unless I have to. But there's a lot of people who put in skincare, hair care, nails. So do, again, your collection. And then I5 is Reflection in the Mirror Not Matching. So for that, that's something that's not what you expected. A foundation that oxidizes, an eyeshadow that doesn't look the same on your eyes that it does in the pan, etc. So, something that's not the same. It ain't matching up. N1, Unexplained Noises at Night. Something either so good or so bad you have no words. It's unexplainable. Like when you look at a product, you're like, this should be good, but it's not. And I don't understand why. I have no words to understand why it's bad. Or the reverse. So, yeah. N2, main character goes alone, and that is a one-off in your collection that you love, that you have. We all have a few of those. N3, power outage during a storm. And that is something you could apply in the dark or with your eyes closed. Because I feel like that's a pretty easy one if you can apply it in the dark. Pretty easy. N4, finding a hidden room. That's use a product hidden in the back of a drawer or a forgotten about product. I feel like we have a lot of those too. And N5 is a book of ancient spells. That one took me forever to think of something. But I just ended up going with something ancient or mystical in your collection, whether that's a shade name, a older ancient product, packaging, what have you. G1, Sinister Doll. Something that sets your makeup or gives you glass skin. Because, you know, those Sinister dolls in my head are like porcelain dolls. I mean, you also have Annabelle, but like, what I went to was porcelain dolls, which is why I was thinking like glass skin. G2, Sudden Silence in the Soundtrack. Something you can't talk while applying. Mascara, eyeliner, lip liner, something like that. G3 is a character suggests splitting up. A duo or split pan product. G4, claw marks on the wall. Expose a pan on a product. It's going to be real hard for me if I get that one. G5, footsteps in the attic. That is a spray. because I felt like, again, this one was a hard one for me. When you spritz a spray, it makes noise. Footsteps in the attic make noise. That's how we correlated that one. O1 is ghostly apparition in the photograph, and that's something white or translucent, like a translucent setting powder, or whether it's white packaging, what have you. Because, a ghost is, like, ghosts in cartoons are white, but, like, ghosts, if you believe in ghosts, they're pretty ethereal, translucent, so that's where I kind of went with that. O2 is survival kit prepared, a product you can't do your makeup without. Which I feel like my entire routine is that, but, like, a very specific product. O3 is local warns the group. Something you bought at a local store. So, like, something in your town. Like, at my local Walmart. My local Marshalls. That. O4. Seance or Ouija board scene. And that one for you guys is going to be a randomized whole collection product. And if you're not already doing a whole collection project pan, because, like, I already have a whole collection project pan wheel. So for me, I can just go spin my wheel and it'll pick a product for me. And cool, great. I highly recommend picking a category that you want to work on. Or picking a couple categories in your inventory, if you have an inventory. Counting, like, if you have Google Sheets, like, you can count up all the numbers and then do a random number generator. You could have someone else in your house randomly pick a product for you. If you don't have, like, an inventory system in, like, Google Sheets or something. Just randomly pick a product in your collection. Because for me, the way that I correlated that is, like, in a Ouija board. Like, it's a random... You don't know what they're gonna say or do, if they're gonna do anything. So... And last but not least, O5 is monster reveal in the final act. And for that, I put a product that surprised you, whether that's a good or bad surprise. So, that's all the prompts. In the prompt list, Google Sheets, all these will be there with all of their descriptions. If you have questions, please let me know. If you'd like clarification on anything, please let me know, because this is the first time I've ever created a project. So, let me know if there's anything I could clarify on, anything that I could make better for this currently. But that's the bingo board. Those are the prompts. There's Google Sheets down below. That's where I took, from, like, the Panner's Bingo is how I set up the Google Sheets, because I think that that's really streamlined. And then you can use my thumbnail. That's totally fine. I don't care. I don't know how you save that. If need be, I can put that in the Google Sheets too, if you can save those photos. I don't know if that's a thing. But if you would like that, you can absolutely use the thumbnail that I made. Hi, Blazemere. Hi, Bubba's. But we're going to go ahead. I don't think there's much else to explain besides getting into the 5 numbers that we're rolling in for the month of January. Oh, the only other thing I want to explain, because I'm doing Panner's Bingo and I did it... I don't like the way that I did it, personally. Oh, we can do yellow still, that's fine. So, regardless of what prompts I roll, I am going to work on every prompt. Because that's not how I did it for Panner's Bingo. I only worked on the prompt. I'm only working on the prompts that are getting me my bingo. I decided to not work on any other prompt that I got and picked. Before this, every prompt that you pull, every number I pull, is a prompt you gotta work on till you get a bingo. So, That's the only unfortunate thing about me only having one card is, like, we're all going to be working on the same numbers. So we're all going to get bingo at the same time. But, like, so is it really a bingo card? Meh. It's more of a just project pan doing all the prompts and rolling them in at rate 5 at a time. Yes. But again, this is something I wanted to try out. I already have another idea for if this goes well or people like it, where there's 4 different cards based off movies. So just let me know your feedback on this. But either way, we're going to get into the numbers, which I have a wheel for because I love spinning the wheels. So 5 numbers it is. And that'll be on the screen for you. I didn't hit screen record. Hang on. I can reset the wheel. I didn't even see what it was. I swear. I've been forgetting to hit screen record lately, and it's gonna be the death of me. Alright. Number 1 is G4. Alright. Claw marks on the wall. Next is I2. Phone call with no one on the other end. Has anyone ever gone to actual bingo? We have B5, which is ominous fog, because I've never gone to real bingo, and I want to so badly. Then we have G2, sudden silence in the soundtrack. The alliteration. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last number. 05. Monster reveal in the final act. Alright. So, I'm going to take some time with my collection. And I'm going to go figure out what I want to bring in for these prompts. And I will be right back for you guys. Alright. That took a minute, but we have our products. So, for Ominous Fog, which is an eye product. This one, so my products are a little bit of a cop-out, and I'm not gonna lie about that, but there's things that I need to work on, alright? It's gonna be my ColourPop eyeliner in the shade Peach Fuzz. That's all I have left. That tiny little nub, that's all I got. It's in my waterline today. I want to finish this. It will take me, I don't think it'll be done this month, honestly. I would like it to be. So I can start working on my eyeliner that's in another project. But I want to finish this. I'm going to try to put some gimme goals in this project. Like, I don't want everything to be a crazy big goal like my other bingo project, because I think I'm going to be doing that project this whole year, to be honest. So, I want to finish this. And that lives on my desk. Next, we had phone call on the other end. Well, with no one on the other end. Excuse me. And that was a product you've swatched or constantly picked up to look at, but you've never actually used. I have several of those, But I went with this Notoriously Morbid lipstick in the shade Blood Type. So, it is a black. Okay, it still does smell good. But it's got, like, gold glitter in it. Sorry, I got interrupted by a phone call. But that is the black lipstick. I don't think you guys can see it, and honestly, I don't even really see it in the swatch. But in the tube, it's got like a green and gold glitter. So, I've never used it. So, I put 10 uses on this because I've never used it. So, we will see. We will see how that goes. For sudden silence in the soundtrack. Something you can't talk while applying. Mascara, eyeliner, etc. So this is also something that's currently living on my desk. And that is the Benefit Bad Gal Bounce Mascara. I did get this through Influencer, but I am loving it. It's on my eyes today. So this is the wand. It's got a fluffy side on one side and the teeniest, tiniest little straight bristles on the other. And it's a dry formula because I don't like really wet mascaras, so I am really loving this. And I want to finish this. It's got a 6-month shelf life, which most full-size mascaras do. So this would technically be good until June. I don't find that mascaras last their 6 months regardless. So I just want to finish this. I want to use it till it's done. For claw marks on the wall, that was hit a pan, yes? Yeah, expose the pan on a product. So, that's Blazemere getting in his bags. So, I was looking through all my products, and I was like, what do I want to hit pan on? What could I hit pan on? Because I don't hit pan on things easily. Not a good project panner. I'm good at working on things, but I'm not good at panning things. So I was like, I could do a Super Shock Shadow. These are fairly easy to pan. So I was like, what are my oldest ones? I have them from this, like, Roaring Hearts collection. I have both of them. So I picked the gold one, which you can already see kind of the pan. So I want to really get in there. This is the shade Jinriki. So I have it swatched right there. It's a pretty nice gold. So hopefully it'll take more than like 1 or 2 uses, but not like 10 for me to hit pan on that. So stop it. What? Let me pick you up. Let me pick you up for the video. He always runs. And the last but not least is Monster Reveal in the Final Act. And that is a product that surprised you. So not this color specifically, but these products, because I have 2 of them. These are the Lovecraft Beauty retractable lip liner and brush. So they do have a smudger brush on one side, which, fantastic. And then they have their triangle tip lip liners. I did not think I would like a triangle tip lip liner, but I do. It's very, very nice. So this one specifically is in the shade Alien Kiss, and I want to use this 10 times. It's like a beautiful brown, but with a hint of like burgundy. So 10 uses on this guy, because I'm working on a lot of lip products, so 10 uses is going to take me a hot minute to get through. And then I was thinking, by the way, when I was picking out my products, that, like, this is still going to be like a bingo, because even though we all get the same numbers, Blazemere, goodness. Even though we're all getting the same numbers, we're all picking different goals for our products, so we'll be done with our products at different times. I want to see who hits bingo first. So, that is going to do it for my intro. I hope that all of that made sense. Like I said, if you have any clarifying questions, please leave them in the comments. I will do my best. Like, the Google Sheets are listed. As far as I know, all of the information is everywhere that it can be. So, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!